Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in the Blue Lagoon. I don't have my max viewing range set too far, but this is more blue than my microblocks tutorial. This is going to be a video on how to protect areas because it seems like a lot of people have trouble with it and it's really hard to explain through text. So we currently have a building challenge that's being prepared for, which will start out in phase 1, which is small protections. Every new player starts with the ability to do 3 protected areas on this server, each one of them a 32 by 32 by 32 area. And so the first phase of this challenge is a 32 by 32 by 32 pre-protected area. If I float into it in the bottom left corner, you can see that Contestant 1 Phase 1 x32, Contestant 1 Phase 2 x64 is the 2 phases of the building challenge. So it's already protected between these 2 snow blocks here over to those 2 snow blocks there. That is a 32 by 32 area, and it goes down to -10 and up to positive 20, or might be down to -12 and up to positive 20. I don't remember the exact height differences. Didn't look at them myself, but that is the basic area that a new player can protect. If they do a good enough job building, admin usually grants them large areas, which allows them to protect a much larger number of areas and up to 64 by 64 by 64. So that's why our second phase is going to be 64 by 64 by 64, because if people do a good enough job in the beginning, they can get a bigger area to protect, or a bigger area that's already protected, even if they cannot personally protect that area. But if they do that well, I wouldn't be surprised if they earn large areas themselves. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up here above the protected area, which is blocked out with those, and just temporarily protect something. I'm not going to go too in-depth into it, but if you see, say, this area and you wanted to build a house on these 2 ledges here, what you do is you find the first corner. The way that it works, and I will show using, I have dirt? Yes, dirt. Protected areas are basically like, here's some snow. You have 2 spots that you protect. One corner, and then it always draws out to the opposite corner. So if you were to do a 32 by 32 by 32 area, you'd protect one corner being the bottom corner and one corner being the top corner, like that, directly opposite. So the whole goal of protection is you pick one corner of it, you pick the other corner of it, and it automatically protects everything in between in the cube. So if I were to pick, say, this square here, the first command is /area_POS1. If you do that correctly, you'll see this one block appear here, and other players will be able to see it as well. And then I'm not going to draw out the exact 32 or 64 coordinates, but if I were to come over here, and if you haven't done on this server, if you do a really good job building and you don't beg admin for fly, he may come by, go, wow, I love this building, and give you fly. But if you're running around, how do I get fly? Can I have fly? Please give me fly. Probably not going to happen. If you can't fly, nerd pull up. Just build a big pole out of dirt until you get the right height. Your second command is area_POS2. Now you can see a block with a 2. And it's going to protect everything between these two coordinates. So you'll notice in the lower left corner of the screen, down here where it says areas, of course I'm hiding it in the snow, but down here where it says areas, it doesn't have one. The third command is /protect, and then a space, and then the name of the area, sample. I named it sample. Now if you look down there in the lower left corner, you'll see that sample, area 546, is protected by me. There are a couple other commands. Actually, there are a lot of commands. We have a confusing book that I wrote at the spawn in for this server, but I plan on doing a few videos like this to explain them. And the next one that I'll need is /select_area and the number of the area, which in this case is 546, because this is just a sample area, /remove_area 546. You have to select it first. If you don't select it, it doesn't work right. And now, if you look down here in the corner, I'm not in any protected areas anymore, although the 2 coordinates are still there for now. If I leave, they'll go away, or they may just stop functioning after a certain amount of time. I don't know, never really played with it myself. But that's how areas work. Hope that helped, and have a good day. See you on the next video that I do.